including general dentistry, Invisalign, and options for treating snoring and sleep apnea. Call 580-563-6048 for information or to book an appointment.
Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 is your certified Firestone tire dealer and also a proud supporter of the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. When you need tires, we're specialty trained and equipped to take care of you. Lyle Shaw and his crew at Blair Tire and Feed wish the Tigers lots of luck in today's game. And always remember, play smart, play safe, play hard, and play with pride. And good luck from everyone at Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 in Blair, Oklahoma.
Something you should know about the Kendall Law Office. The Kendall Law Office is family-owned and local. They use up-to-date technology to ensure their productivity provides timely service to clients, and this always includes client access to our firm via email and text. Corey Kendall is experienced, hardworking, and honest. He always puts the client first, and all efforts are focused on the client's best interest. The Kendall Law Office, locations in Altus and Mangum.
When you need auto repairs, save money and get it done right at Dwayne's Auto in Mangum. Dwayne's fixes flats, does brake jobs, turns rotors, alignments, that all-important air conditioning work, and general auto repair. If your car or truck isn't right, just head to Dwayne's Auto at 1205 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-5151. That's 782-5151. Mangum Tiger proud.
Friends, it's important to take care of your eyes, so make an appointment soon with Dr. Michael Geiger in Altus, Seth Geiger in Frederick, and Bryce Geiger in Elgin, and a new addition to our staff, Dr. Maddie Rhodes. The Geigers are professionals and very good at what they do. Geiger Eye Care is proud to support youth and sponsor sporting events. They encourage you to attend all the events you can and be involved with our youth. Geiger Eye Care, Michael and Maddie in Altus, Seth in Frederick, and Bryce in Elgin. Make an appointment soon with Geiger Eye Care, Altus, Frederick, and Elgin.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to basketball on Classic Hits 97.7 as it is do or die Thursday afternoon. Elimination Thursday afternoon from Minco as it'll be Healdton and Mangum in a girls contest set to tip off at about 1 o'clock this afternoon. So we're 8 minutes or so away from that tip-off. Pleasure to have you alongside. Dylan Fox just flew in from the southeast part of the state, and boy, are his arms tired. And I got here earlier. In fact, I got here early enough to be lost. I had never been to Minco before to do sporting events. And so I went to the high school, and they said, no, not so fast, my friend. You're on the outskirts of town when you go to do ball. But I found it here, great facility here at Minco. You've been here before.
Yeah, I have been here, and it's, like you said, it is a great facility to play in. I've covered a few of the Cordell Blue Devil basketball games a few years back, so it's good to be back here.
Well, we talk about the travel, and a little bit later on, as we get deeper into the ball game, we'll talk about the travel of head coach Mike Phillips and the Healdton Lady Bulldogs. They've kind of had a day like I've had, and we'll talk about that as the afternoon progresses. Want to say hi to Justin Taylor and also to our dear friend Amy Brown, who is checking it out. And, of course, later on, Amy's Cordell Lady Blue Devils will be playing at 6 o'clock in a championship semifinal matchup, that ball game on 107 The Zone. And speaking of Cordell and speaking of traveling, our own Dylan Fox will be hightailing it from here at Minco, and he'll go, is it 8 miles down to Amber Pocasset? I think it's about 8.
It said it was about a 20-minute drive to Amber, so.
Oh, no, it's not that far.
That's what it says.
No, because I can make it to Chickasha in 20 minutes. Anyhow, Dylan will be winging his way there as soon as this one is over. To bring you that Cordell boys game this afternoon when they face elimination. So, big day of basketball on the Fox Radio Network, and we always wonder if we're going to be able to get it in, and thank goodness we're going to have that happen. So, we look forward to it. We talk about this 2A Area 3 at Minco, Mangum and Healdton in a girls' elimination contest. Merritt and Healdton will play in a boys' elimination contest at 3 o'clock. And then on the winners' half of the bracket, it'll be Merritt and Minco at 6 this evening. And Mangum and Minco will play in a boys' game, which you'll listen to here on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv. Beginning with the pregame show at about 7:15. So, you going to come back up here for that game? What's your travel itinerary?
Well, I've got a 3-hour drive to get back for class tomorrow, so I'm trying to figure out how much I value my sleep before I have to take an exam tomorrow. So we're going to have to figure that out, but I really want to be here.
I have a 2-hour drive, and then I have a real job to go to tomorrow morning as well. So there you have it. Hey, speaking of coverage along the Fox Radio Network, down at Walters, Hobart and Walters are playing in a girls' elimination contest. That tips off at 1 o'clock. You can listen on 1420 KTJS and 102.1, and also you can live stream on oksports.tv. At the Walters area, and that's a sub-area, boys elimination contest at 3, Walters and Merritt. 6 o'clock tonight, Frederick and Silo in a girls' semifinal championship bowl game. And then Hobart and Silo will play tomorrow night, or rather tonight, in a championship bowl game. And again, that game on 1420 and 102.1 and oksports.tv. Here's the thing. This is setting up, there is a distinct possibility that Mangum and Hobart will play in this tournament before it's all said and done come Saturday night.
Yeah, and we know how good of a matchup that would be if that comes to fruition. So I hope that's the case. It'll be a good one.
All right, 2A Area 1 at Amber Pocasset, just down the road. You need to check Google Map on that because it's not a 20-minute drive. Come on, man.
I will show you right now.
I can be in... It's a straight shot.
I don't disagree with you. I'm just saying what it says. 20 minutes.
I can be in Chickasha in 20 minutes.
Well,
you're killing me.
I hope you're right. I got a girls' game here and a boys' game there.
All right, we'll find out here a little bit. And he talked about that boys' game. It'll be Cordell and Dibble at 3 o'clock in that elimination bowl game, and then the Cordell girls will play Amber Pocasset at 6 in a semifinal championship bowl game. Those games on 107 The Zone and oksports.tv. William Dickey says, let's go Lady Tigers. Coach Dickey will be here a little bit later on. Deborah Reed Maddox, all right, Lady Tigers do work. Let's get this win. Valerie Dreyer says, hello there, you two. See, you're getting thrown into the mix now on these things. You're getting thrown under the bus just like I am.
Well, I guess whenever I start making the drive up here, then I start getting a little recognition. So.
Well, and much richly deserved as well. Valerie Dreyer says, let's go girls as well. In addition to the Mangum lineup here this afternoon, we'll talk about that when we come back. It is Elimination Thursday afternoon from Minco. We're Classic Hits 97.7 at oksports.tv. We're basketball broadcast the way it should be.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Rod Calhoun support high school sports. Mickey and Rod offer insurance for property, auto, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're ready to serve you at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Call 580-782-3827.
Everyone wants to be on a winning team. That's why Great Plains Bank is a proud supporter of the Tigers. No matter what life may throw at you, Great Plains Bank has the play drawn up, and we're ready to go into overtime to win your business. What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get you to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finances, every play counts. So pick a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Back in Minco, we get set for Mangum and Healdton in an elimination bowl game here on this Thursday afternoon. Oh, let me tell you about my good friend Heath Jackson from over there at Granite. He says, and I quote now, it's like 5 or 10 minutes.
I'm going off of Google Maps. That's solely what I'm going off of.
The boy's going to get lost on purpose just to prove himself right. Tiffany McIntosh says, go Tigers, and we look forward to this one as Mangum will be the visitors here this afternoon in their road black uniforms with the silver numerals and the orange trim. They'll matriculate on the right end of your listening and or viewing device. Did it get quiet in here? Can everybody hear me throughout the entire facility?
I think they can.
Yeah, they're all looking at me like, yeah, we can. By the way, we're going to get a charge call in here before the afternoon is over because we have got some TikTok charge that happened yesterday with some girls on helium.
Really?
Yeah, we'll explore that as we continue. Countdown to tip-off on Classic Hits 97.7 at oksports.tv. Basketball broadcast the way it should be.
Bring hope and peace to a child. Young children of all ages need homes. Please consider opening your loving home to a child in need. Children deserve to grow up in a loving, caring family. We have the services and community connections that can help foster families succeed. Contact your local youth service agency at 580-726-3383 for more details. Abused and neglected children are Oklahoma's most vulnerable population. Help is needed now. Great Plains Youth and Family Services is a proud sponsor of today's broadcast.
When it comes to funeral homes, there are several to choose from, but choosing a funeral home that is locally owned offers the advantage of the local owners who are involved right here in the community, helping you during your time of need. Greer Funeral Home owners Carson and Stacy Van Zant are perfect examples of owners who offer that family-like connection that you'd expect from a friend and a neighbor. Greer Funeral Home in Mangum and Granite, providing dignity and respect.
J&P Mexican Grill Cafe, 101 East Jefferson of Mangum, serves great tasting Mexican and American food. J&P's menu is extensive and is sure to have selections you'll enjoy. Enchiladas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, fajitas, and homemade tamales and tortillas. Mexican dishes topped with your choice of red, green, white, or cheese sauce. J&P's food is authentic and tastes great. You're invited to come in, open 11 to 8, Tuesday through Saturday. Call for takeout, 706-5042, 706-5042.
Hello, I'm Ashley Slayton, nurse practitioner at the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum. Dr. Lonnie Perryman and I provide a full-service family practice which includes care for children and adults. Same-day appointments are usually available. We are located at 114 South Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-3393 for appointment. I'm looking forward to getting to know new patients, providing compassionate care, and becoming even more integrated into my hometown.
Jamie's Auto is proud to sponsor Mangum Tiger sports coverage. When you need a new-to-you reliable vehicle, always remember to visit Jamie's Auto Sales on Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Jamie makes it easy to buy a great used car with 5 lenders available, and your new-to-you vehicle comes with a 3-month 4,500 GWC powertrain warranty. Talk about peace of mind. Remember Jamie's Auto in Mangum for your next vehicle purchase. And go Tigers!
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s and the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
The Mangum Tag Agency at 108 East Pierce in Mangum is here for your tag renewals, registration, driver's license renewals, or real ID, pike passes, and even send or drop off UPS. We welcome customers from anywhere at Mangum Tag Agency. We're here for you. Call Tom at 580-782-3004. That's 782-3004. The Mangum Tag Agency, a proud supporter of Mangum Sports.
Welcome back to Minco as we get ready for basketball here on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv. Sherry Shepard-Kindle says, let's go Lady Tigers. Our good friend, Coach Trent Shelby, has joined us in the broadcast booth. Hello, Coach. What did I do now? They're looking at me like I did something wrong. Okay. Paula William Dickey says, let's go ladies. Michael Rogers, go Tigers. Hello, Mike. Good to have you alongside, bud. Stay safe. And William Dickey is, what? I mean, we haven't even started and I'm getting death stares. What's going on, man?
I think there's like 20 different PSA announcements going on, so.
Oh, they get some public service stuff going on?
I think so. I don't know.
Well, it gives us time to do a little bit more pregame show. And I told you before we went to break that there would be an addition to the team here this afternoon for Mangum. Lauren York is going to play. We haven't seen Lauren York in, it was even, I think, before the Christmas break was the last time that we saw her. Or did she play a little bit at Merritt? I'm trying to remember.
I don't think she played.
Okay, all right. So it's been a while.
It definitely has been.
See how that ankle holds up for her this afternoon. But what it does, it gives Michelle Workman a little bit more room, a little bit more bodies to put out there on the floor, quite obviously. By the way, we were talking to the head coach for Healdton, Mike Phillips, and Mike telling us that he actually watched our ball game and scouted on Monday night by going to the YouTube channel, and we appreciate that. And he said that Dylan Fox is pretty good, but if you're that Michael Barnes guy, you might want to polish up your resume and find a different career choice.
Yeah, I'm sure that was his words, right?
So we mentioned, Coach, and we're hoping that there are some folks from Healdton that will join us here this afternoon, and we'd love to hear from you as well. So please, don't hesitate to holler at us and get involved here as we get ready for this one, the starting five for Mangum being introduced here this afternoon. As we mentioned, they're in the road blank uniforms with the silver numerals and the orange trim, and they'll go with Emma and Victoria Geralds, Nicole Rogers, Riley Woodson, and the final member of that starting five will be Alyssa Dreyer. So it's Gerald squared, Rogers, Dreyer, and Woodson, the starting five for Mangum. And again, they'll matriculate on the right end of your listening device or viewing device in the first half of play. Brindley Tucker will get the start here this afternoon for Healdton. This is a young ball club, this Healdton club. Tucker, just a junior. She'll be joined by Shelby Musgrove. Musgrove is a sophomore. Another sophomore, Nevaeh Whitfield. She'll be joined by Ramsey Webb, and Webb is a sophomore, the only starter that is a senior. In fact, the only player that is a senior on this Healdton ball club is Macy Howell.
That's a young ball team, and expect to see them in the next year or two as well.
Well, they come in with a record. I think I had them at 12-9 on the season, so it'll be interesting to watch this one unfold here this afternoon. Was curious to see if we would have a 3-person crew when it comes to officiating, but we only have 2 officials here this afternoon. I would guess by the time we get to the championship round on Saturday night, we'll have 3 officials.
Yeah, I would assume so. Usually in those championship ball games, they try and get 3 of them out there.
All right, so set to jump center will be Whitfield for the Lady Bulldogs, and it'll be Riley Woodson for Mangum. And they put 8 minutes up on the clock. Mangum traveled well this afternoon. Got good coverage on the internet and on radio as well. And the tap going to be controlled by the Lady Bulldogs, and we are underway on Elimination Thursday afternoon. You win, you continue to play. You lose, and you can come back, but you need a voucher to get into the building. Lady Bulldogs go inside early on, and Nevaeh Whitfield had the ball go through her hands. A recovery here on the near side by Ramsey Webb. So ball movement early on for Minko, and man-to-man pressure for Mangum as they'll force the action. Tucker gets her first touch. As she looks inside, nothing there. An errant toss over on the far side, tracked down by Ramsey Webb. So 40 seconds have evaporated, and Lady Bulldogs haven't even sniffed at the net. They're simply playing catch out high, rotating, and Mangum responding nicely. Tough shot put up here, and it goes in. What about the effort there by Ramsey Webb? Webb is a player, and you saw it right there. The senior gets the first 2 of the ball game. Now coming out in their own pressure defense will be the Lady Bulldogs, and Nicole Rogers across the timeline to Victoria. At the left elbow, it's Riley, kicks right side 3. Emma, front of the iron, didn't get it to go on the flat-footed rebound. Going to be collected by Ramsey Webb. Good look there by Emma, just a little bit off the mark. And Healdton quickly back the other way. By the way, I think I asked you this the other night. Remember if you, I'm going to see if you remember your history. Who played high school basketball at Healdton?
Oh, no.
Famous female.
You say Sherry Cole?
Sherry Cole, you are correct, yeah. Off-balance shot here will not fall for Macy Howell, but Howell fouled and will go to the line to shoot 2. Foul going to be called on Alyssa Dreyer, a block on Dreyer, first on Alyssa and 1 on Mangum. By the way, she was known as Sherry Boobin back then. That was her last name. I know this because we go to Ardmore at least a couple of times a year to see the in-laws, and there's a sign out front. It says, home of Sherry Boobin Cole. First free throw up and in. I'm a wealth of knowledge, aren't I? Second one on the way, spins in and out, so 1 of 2 from the line, Macy Howell. It's a 3-0 ball game. Healdton on top. Here comes Nicole into the front court, looking for a screen out high. Doesn't get it. She'll weave her way through traffic. Stop from 10, miss it. Rebound, Woodson in traffic, puts it up. Doesn't get that to go. Try to get her own rebound. We'll get a jump ball in the air. We're going to point the way of Mangum, and they'll get it underneath their own glass. 6:08 left in the first. Mangum trailing 3-0. Victoria Gerald's one of 2 seniors on the ball club. To inbound the basketball does to the other senior, Nicole Rogers. Now Dreyer will get it. Back in the corner, 3 ball going to be dialed up here. Victoria, back of the iron, doesn't get it to go, but Emma there for the rebound. A clear out to Nicole, free in traffic, puts up the left-hander, doesn't get it to fall. Woodson battling for the basketball and lost it out of bounds, and I think they said it was last touched, and it was by Healdton. Nevaeh Whitfield touched it last. 5:54 left in the first. Well, good long arms there by Nicole to go get that one. Now Alyssa going to fire a 3. Got it! Picking up where she left off on Monday night. Alyssa Dreyer ties it with 1 shot. 3-3, 5:40 left here in the first quarter of play. Walking it across the timeline now will be Ramsey Webb. Webb between the 2 circles to Musgrove. Shelby looks for a cutter, nobody there. Up top, it's Tucker. Brindley here on the near side, through traffic, off the window. Shot won't go, and Riley Woodson with a rebound. She'll go to Nicole. Mangum wants to run, now they'll slow it down. Rogers at the left hash mark. She'll go to Dreyer. Alyssa inside to Riley. Double team, gets a bang and a bump and throws it away. And you can see Michelle Workman just saying, slow down. You'll be all right. Slow your pace. You know, for the boys' game, we may have to do something different. We're sitting down kind of low. We got all these fans.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I'll be able to see.
We'll go get you a phone booth. Inside, it's Ramsey Webb losing the ball, taken away by Victoria. Run out now for Mangum. They've got a 2-on-1 fast break. Nicole, dribble, drive, tough shot, didn't get it to go. Rebound put back Emma. That won't fall. Ball loose underneath the basket, out of bounds, and Mangum will get it back. It was last touched by Healdton. So Mangum working hard. They're aggressive inside, but unable to convert on buckets. Dreyer now on the inbounds pass. She'll stop from 10, goes window shopping. Shot won't go down. Riley Woodson with a rebound. Her putback won't fall. And the loose basketball picked up by Ramsey Webb. Some great looks there for Mangum, and they could not convert. 3-3, 4:30 left in the first quarter of play. Screen out high, a little bounce pass, and the three ball going to be dialed up on the right side by Webb. Ramsey's shot won't go down, but tracked down in the corner. Nevaeh Whitfield with a loose basketball. Now an off-balance shot goes off the window here for Brindley Tucker. Tucker misses it, and the rebound put back won't go for Ramsey Webb. Let me tell you about my good friend Joe Bagley. Joe Bagley says, come on, Lady Tigers. And Paxton Dickerson, go Macy Howell. So heard from our folks over there at Healdton. Inside Woodson again from point-blank range, won't go. But the putback is there, and a foul will be called. So Riley really working hard on the glass. Finally got one to fall, and now has an and one situation. Nevaeh Whitfield picks up the personal. That'll be her first, and team number one cold on Healdton. So Woodson to the free throw line to try to convert on the three-point play. Riley, line drive, shot doesn't go. Nicole with a rebound, kept it alive, and a reset now for Mangum. Emma stops at the free throw line to Dreyer. Deep three, Alyssa. Bang! Alyssa Dreyer! I tell you what, Dreyer has become an offensive juggernaut the last couple of ball games for Michelle Workman. Her club leads it now 8-3 with 3:35 left in the first quarter of play. Off the dribble penetration, Brindley Tucker gives it up. Right side, here's a three ball for Howell. Macy's shot won't go. Rebound collected by Riley Woodson. Nicole into the front court to Emma. Now a slowdown to Victoria. Gerald's lets traffic clear. 3:15 left in the first quarter of play. Dreyer, hounded, puts the ball on the floor, goes to the free throw line, stops, thinks about the shot, goes to Emma on the wing instead. Now back to Dreyer, three ball on the way. That one won't fall, and the long rebound going to be taken away by Ramsey Webb. Webb into the front court. Ramsey near side. Goes to Tucker. Brindley, a little give and go there, but couldn't take advantage of it. Now on the right side, you'll find it in the hands of Webb. 17-footer on the way, Brindley Tucker. Shot won't go, one and done. Nicole Rogers blocking out, gets the rebound. Timeout going to be taken by Michelle Workman. Comes with 2:44 left in the first. Mangum on top, 8-3. It's Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
Hey Mangum, who you rooting for? We hope it's MHS. This is Lori Laughlin from Stockman's Bank, member FDIC, and we can't wait to watch our Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers show their athletic skills each game. So suit up in your best orange and black, and we'll see you at the games. Stockman's Bank is Tiger proud.
All right, let's see. Cindy Dickerson says, let's go Lady Bulldogs. Amy Hogarth, and Amy, I hope I'm saying that correctly, says go Lady Bulldogs. Valerie Dreyer praising the efforts of her granddaughter, Alyssa. 8-3, 2:44 in the first quarter of play. That quick timeout, I think Coach Workman does that just to give her club a chance to catch their legs for a moment.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's what we saw the other night is deeper into the ball game, Mangum, they were out of breath. Yeah. They were tired, so I think taking that time out is definitely doing what you said.
Deep three on the way here for Victoria. Spins in and out. Rebound lost out of bounds. As a couple of Lady Bulldogs battling one another, didn't realize it. And Shelby Musgrove and Ramsey Webb underneath the basket. So Victoria will inbound now for Mangum. Gerald's looking, and now goes to Emma over the top. Had the three, won't take it. Rogers here on the near side. Now to Victoria. Inside Riley. Pass late. Good defense that time by Nevaeh Whitfield. Get it to her a tick earlier, and it's an easy layup for Riley Woodson, but you gave Whitfield time to get there to come up with a steal. 2:15 left in the first. Crossover out high. Now back out top. 17-footer spins in, out, rolls around, and then falls for Brindley Tucker. That's the old members bounce right there. Tucker with the first two of the ball game, and that'll make it a 8-5 ball game. We're at 155, and a steal and a run out now for Macy Howell. Howell stopping, popping, shooting, and scoring. So a 4-0 run now has brought it to an 8-7 or 8-7 ball game with 1:40 left here in the first quarter of play. Mangum on top. Victoria, she'll go to Dreyer on the baseline. Alyssa had the shot partially blocked. Good defense by Whitfield, and here comes the Lady Bulldogs with a chance to retake the lead. So, you get that timeout, you think you're going to give your club a chance to catch their legs a little bit, and it may have stopped their momentum. Good defense inside there by Nicole as she knocked the ball away, and then Victoria going to get called for a travel. She was in traffic and had nowhere to go with the basketball after she gave up the dribble. So getting it back will be Healdton underneath their own glass. Minute 16 left here in quarter number 1. Got a fun fact about the school there at Healdton in a moment. Open up top, begging for the ball is Tucker. Instead, they'll go inside. Tough left-handed shot put up by Macy Howe, and the rebound taken by Riley Woodson. Healdton has a working oil rig on their school campus.
Really?
Yes, sir, right outside their football field. It's the coolest thing. Years ago, I went there to do a football game. I think it was Snyder and Healdton. And, got up there in the play-by-play booth, and there's this oil derrick out there. Woodson inside, shot won't go, and on the rebound, Riley going to get called for her first foul of the afternoon. Now, the referees have let them be a little bit physical. Thank you, Olivia Newton-John. But that was too physical. So the turnover going to give it back now to Healdton. And again, they're down by a point, 8-7, with 40 seconds left in quarter number 1. See if they decide to hold for one here. Little dish inside goes to Tucker. Brindley now reverses, and she'll get it right back. Tucker, ball slapped out of her hands and taken away by Victoria Geralds. Good defense by Dreyer. Here's Rogers out front. She'll stop and pop from 10. Get it to go down. Nice stop and pop there for Nicole Rogers, and Rogers makes it a 10-7 ball game with 15 seconds left in quarter number 1. Healdton near the timeline, Macy Howe. Macy backs her way to the free throw line. Tick, 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 down to 5 seconds. Don't know if she realizes it. Now goes on the wing to Ramsey Webb. Webb going to force, put it up at the buzzer. It didn't fall in the first quarter in the books. Got a good one going on here. 10-7 ball game. Mangum by 3 on Classic Hits. 97.7 at oksports.tv. This is basketball broadcast the way it should be.
Mangum Golden Age Apartments offer HUD-approved housing for anyone 62 or older or on Social Security or disability. Rent is based on income. Utilities are paid. On-site laundry room, and they offer $5 cable. Golden Age Apartments have immediate openings on several newly remodeled rooms. The Mangum Golden Age Apartments are conveniently located in downtown Mangum. Call Brandy at 580-782-2452 for more information.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make the Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Quarter number 1 in the books. Mangum on top by 3, 10-7. Michelle Workman getting a couple of three-pointers from Alyssa Dreyer. 2 apiece. Goodness me, 2 apiece for Nicole Rogers and Riley Woodson. Mangum 0 for 1 from the foul line. Meantime, 3 in that first quarter for Macy Howe, 2 for Ramsey Webb, and 2 for Brindley Tucker. 10-7 ball game at the intermission, or at the end of the first quarter, and it will be Healdton with the ball to begin the second frame. In case you're wondering, Minko is the Bulldogs as well. If that's why you're saying extra Bulldogs, it's not like they repainted the facility to suit Healdton because they're the home team. Lady Bulldogs in their home white uniforms with the blue numerals and the blue and silver trim. They go to work down by 3. Skip pass up top to Whitfield in the bail, looking for a cutter underneath the basket. Riley Woodson going to pick her up. Now she'll give up the dribble and leave it for Shelby Musgrove. Also out there, Macy Howe is going to penetrate, go inside, and a blocking foul going to be called. There you go. So, Maestro, break out the band. Bugle section. Charge is the call. The good news is the last time that we had people in front of us like this at a bowl game, they didn't know that we were going to do it. And they were just simply terrified. The Mangum fans here in front of us are well aware of it. 7:21 left in the first half of play. Emma Geralds has it now on the offensive end for Mangum. She'll go to Victoria. By the way, that charge a moment ago called on Macy Howell. That'll be the first on Howell. And 2 on Healdton in this first half of play. Rogers up top. Going to penetrate. Go to Dreyer right side. 3 on the way. A little bit too strong. Geralds with a weak side rebound. Put it up. Couldn't get it to go. Battle for the rebound underneath the basket. And coming out of it is Healdton's Macy Howell. Howell dribble, drive. What a great pass. And an easy 2 there for Brinley Tucker. Well, I tell you what, nice play there by Howell. Drew the defense, gave it up at an easy deuce. Makes it a 10-9 ball game. Trying to answer on the other end. Emma, shot won't go. The rebound taken away by Ramsey Webb. She got inside position and took it away from Riley Woodson. Webb now into the front court. She'll go to Musgrove, and Musgrove lost it out of bounds, but it was last touched, I think they said, by Nicole Rogers, and it was off of Nicole. 6:29 left in the first half of play. Mangum on top, 10-9. Inbounds pass, bottled around a couple of times, and now we're getting a jump ball. And frustrated with the play was Shelby Musgrove. I think Shelby thought she was in New York City, Central Park, and got mugged on that play. Possession arrow gives the ball back down to Mangum. Woodson catch down the far sideline, comes back up top to Emma. Geralds reverses between the two circles. Now they'll go to Victoria. 3 ball on the way. That one's too strong. And the long rebound going to be tracked down by Macy Howell. Good job by Howell. And you ever listen to Charles Barkley talk about rebounding? He talks about positioning and knowing where the ball is going to come down. You could see Howell. She spotted that one and went to that area of the floor and got the rebound. Now a crossover on a screen. Webb going to go inside. Couldn't get the shot to go down. And Riley Woodson with the rebound. Clear out now to Nicole. Rogers into the front court. Nobody going to pick her up. She'll dribble, drive, put up the shot on the run. Didn't get it to go. And the rebound cleared off by Macy Howell. Howell wants to push, go the other way. And lets traffic clear. She did not have numbers. 5:30 left in the first half. 10-9 ball game. Mangum by 1. Backdoor opportunity there. And the shot wouldn't stay down for Howell, but her putback is there. Good job by Macy. A little bit out of position when she caught the pass originally, but got the rebound and put it up and in. Now defense in the backcourt, and what do we got here? Now the official confused on which way to point. I thought, and it did occur that way, Emma Gerald stepped out of bounds, and the official originally pointed that it was going to be Mangum ball, then corrected herself. And Healdton will get it back. They lead by 1 now, 11-10, with 5:10 left in the first half of play. Well, this one is tightly contested as what we had anticipated it would be. Macy Howell now at the right hash mark. Gets a screen, crosses over. Gerald stays right with her. Great job by Emma. And then piling on from behind at the 22-yard line, Macy Howell. She'll pick up her second. That'll be team foul number 3 on Healdton, and the Lady Bulldogs will on that timeout. 4:59 left in the half. Mangum trailing 11-10 to Healdton. Classic Hits 97.7 at oksports.tv.
The Castle Insurance Agency at 122 South Pennsylvania in Mangum is your trusted choice independent agency for Greer County. Agent Pam Simmons has got 37 years experience and is happy to answer questions and provide competitive quotes. Representing many companies is the key to offering auto, home, farm, crop, life, semi-trucks, oil and gas, workers' comp, professional liability, specialized coverage for business. Call Pam at 580-782-3049. That's 580-782-3049. 782-3049. The Castle Insurance Agency.
The Mangum Star News has been serving Southwest Oklahoma.
So tell me there, young squire, when you played high school basketball, were you ever in these do-or-die situations?
Yes, I was. I was actually in the loser's side of the bracket to go to state, that Saturday night basketball game.
Okay. So obviously your approach, your mental acuity is a little bit different than if you got one game to spare?
Yeah, completely different. Okay. I mean, it's you know it's do or die, so it's a little more pressure, but I mean, just got to get it done.
Landry Lively's checked into the ball game. Dreyer going to shoot a 3, come up short, rebound by Landry Lively, as if on cue, puts up the wild shot, doesn't go. Traveling going to be called on Landry. Landry is instant energy when she comes into the ball game. So Landry, the first substitution of the afternoon for either ball club. When we talked to Mike Phillips a little bit earlier, he said, look, my 5, I'm going to go with him for a long time. A long time, he said. Kind of emphasized that. Macy Howell now weaves her way through traffic, kicks it over the top to Tucker. Brindley will hand it off to Ramsey Woods. Ball free, and there's Landry Lively coming up with a loose basketball. And then Lively going to walk. Good defense that time, turned in by Brindley Tucker, and got some help as well from Macy Howell as they bracketed Landry and coaxed the turnover out of her. So Healdton will get it back with 4:10 left in the half. They lead 11-10. Working on the left end of your listening and or viewing device on the offensive end. Mangum in their road black with the silver numerals and the orange trim. Trying to come up with a turnover. Lively got a piece of the ball, but saved, and now Brindley Tucker will go to work. Tucker gets a little bump and a bang from Ashley Dreyer. Great defense by Emma Geralds, not giving up any ground. Came up with a steal. Now Geralds on the run out. Goes to Riley Woodson. Scoop shot goes. Riley Woodson. Some nimbleness for Riley on that one. Mangum now back up by a point, 12-11. 3:30 left in the first half of play. The winner will play at 8 o'clock tomorrow night in another elimination bowl game. The loser, as we mentioned, done. Off-balance shot there, came up short. Ramsey Webb may have been influenced by the defense of Woodson. And back the other way, Rogers. Nicole, near side, and ball knocked out of bounds. And well, we talk about Mangum being gassed, but you look at a couple of Minco players, or Healdton players out there right now, bent over at the waist, trying to find some energy. Ramsey Webb and Macy Howell. It has been up and down and back and forth, and with 3:10 left in the half, both teams a little bit leg weary. Landry on the baseline puts up the shot, had it swatted out of the way. Nevaeh Whitfield said, "Get that stuff out of here." David L. Gordon says, "Let's go Lady Tigers." Lively inbound underneath their own glass. Comes over to Rogers. Nicole going to back it out. And again, you're looking at 10 kids that are tired right now. Dreyer and a double dribble going to be called on Alyssa. But you got some folks. Would you not agree? It's a leg weariness going on right now.
Yeah, both sides. You can tell that they're both a little tired. I mean, both 5 starters have played the majority of this first half, so that's to be expected.
Well, and again, keep in mind it's a short week. Mangum played on Monday night. Healdton on Tuesday night. 3-ball here, and it goes. Good-looking shot there on the right side by Ramsey Webb. Webb now with 5 in the ball game, and the lead is 14-12. 2 points for Healdton. Riley into the front court. Woodson dribble, drive, and she's going to get called for a travel. Excellent defense inside that time. Turned in by Nevaeh Whitfield. She refused to give up ground. So, Healdton will get it back. And this may be a game of attrition. Who can hang in there the longest? Because we've seen 11 players, the one substitution for Mangum. And again, we see kids getting tired. I'm going to get a push. No? Yeah, I'm going to get a push there. I think they caught Alyssa that time. Dreyer was beaten to the corner and used her hands. That'll be her second. And team developer 3 called on Healdton. Or on Mangum, rather. So Healdton with the ball. Up by a pair, 14-12. Macy Howell backs her way to the free throw line. Work inside, but what Mangum is collapsing the defense on the interior. Howell going to bank it out now. 2 minutes left here in the first half of play. Another 3-ball on the way. This time it's off the mark for Ramsey Webb. Ball knocked out of bounds and last touched, I believe, by Shelby Musgrove, and that will be the call. Going to get another timeout here by Healdton. This one coming with 1:59 left in the half. They lead by a pair, 14-12 on Classic Hits, 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
Do you have holiday money burning a hole in your pocket? Well, let True Vision Optometry Group help you out by purchasing name brand sunglasses and eyeglasses with brands such as Ray-Ban, Oakley, Coach, Michael Kors, and Maui Jim, just to name a few. There is sure to be something for you. Stop by one of our 3 convenient locations, 500 North Washington, Weatherford, 212 South Main in Hobart, or 112 Val Verde in Altus, and shop locally. You can also find us online at TrueVisionOklahoma.com or on our Facebook and Instagram pages. True Vision Optometric Group, helping you see what truly matters.
So, Mike Phillips takes that timeout just to give his kids a rest, do you think?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, like we've been talking about, both ball teams are just absolutely tired. So to finish out the last 2 minutes, just get a quick break and then get back out there.
Gwendolyn Shoemate, Go Lady Tigers, Nana and Papa are watching. We got a $1:55 left in the first half of play. It's a 2-point lead for Healdton. Dangerous pass there, knocked out of bounds. Shelby Musgrove. That's one of those passes that when a quarterback throws it out on the flat and throws it behind the receiver, it gets picked off and it's a pick 6. And Mangum lucky there, that wasn't a pick 2. Minute 50 left in the first half of play. Emma here on the near side of Nicole, and she'll walk. And again, the defense there in her face. Brinley Tucker coaxing that walk out of Nicole Rogers. What about these mental errors, too? Can you attribute some of that stuff to fatigue?
Yeah, for sure. And like we've talked about, both teams had a short week. I mean, you only have a couple of days in between, so it probably definitely is fatigue.
All right, Healdton with that 2-point lead. They have the ball here. Playing a little catch, Ramsey Webb. Now over the top, 3-ball going to be dialed up by Howell. Shot too hard, blocking out, getting the rebound, Riley Woodson. And here comes Victoria the other way for Mangum. Kintyre take the lead this possession, down to a minute 20 left in the first half of play. Nicole holds the ball on her hip, now goes to work. Victoria in front of the Healdton bench, now the reverse to Emma. Gerald's between the two circles down high. Here's Victoria to Emma. Boy, she nearly dragged the pivot foot there. Trying to get the ball inside to Woodson. Riley banging away in there. Dreyer comes over the top. She'll go to Victoria. Now back to Emma. Debbie Smith-Pride says, let's go Lady Tigers. Work hard, leave it all on the court. And to both clubs' credit, even though they're tired, they really have gotten after it here in this first half of play. This is a nice blow for both teams, though. Just simply playing catch and letting the first half come to an end. Mangum holding for 1.
Yeah, I think both teams are totally okay with letting the last minute and a half or so run out.
And Healdton not coming out and trying to force anything. Mangum simply playing catch as though there is nobody out there with them. So holding for 1, down to 15 seconds left in the first half of play. 14-12 ball game. Ooh, Emma nearly threw it away there. Victoria turned her head. Alyssa will get it now to Victoria's. We're at 8. Nicole with 5 weaves her way through traffic to Gerald's. Emma to Victoria. Now to Dreyer. Dreyer inside to Rogers at the buzzer. Got it! How about that? My good friend Billy Graham says a lot of times on the golf course, it's better to be lucky than good. That was a case in point right there. At the buzzer, shot goes for Nicole Rogers, and we're at 14 all at the intermission. 14 for Healdton, 14 for Mangum after the first 16 minutes of play. On Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv. Basketball broadcast the way it should be.
What does it mean to be a Mangum Tiger, you ask? Well, we are one town, one school, and one family. We may be a small town, but we have big dreams and a bright future ahead of us. This is Landon Brooks from Stockman's Bank, member FDIC, and we are proud supporters of the Mangum Tigers.
In a time of so much uncertainty, there's one thing that you can count on. Western Oklahoma State College is your hometown resource. Our Western family works tirelessly to provide quality education and excellent student support services. The world as we know it will probably never be the same again, and in many ways, we don't know what tomorrow may bring. But one thing is for sure, Western will be here for you. Stay safe, stay local, stay at Western.
Mangum Drug Company, 109 South Oklahoma, wants to thank their customers and wish everyone the best for 2021. Mangum Drug Company offers pharmacy, health and beauty, gifts, and cards. The pharmacy offers medication therapy and immunization. If you're looking for information on new vaccines that have been released, go to Mangum Drug's Facebook page or call 782-2195. That's 782-2195.
I'm Dr. Brittany Hand, and I'm the new Associate Dentist with 333 Dental Care in Mangum, Oklahoma. I'm a graduate of the University of Oklahoma College of Dentistry, and I'm happy to be home in Southwest Oklahoma. Dr. Dustin Lively and I offer a wide variety of services, including general dentistry, Invisalign, and options for treating snoring and sleep apnea. Call 580-563-6048 for information or to book an appointment.
Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 is your certified Firestone tire dealer and also a proud supporter of the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. When you need tires, we're specialty trained and equipped to take care of you. Lyle Shaw and his crew at Blair Tire and Feed wish the Tigers lots of luck in today's game. And always remember, play smart, play safe, play hard, and play with pride. And good luck from everyone at Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 in Blair, Oklahoma.
Dylan Fox, Michael Barnes, and a veritable cast of thousands on a Thursday afternoon. Elimination Thursday from the Class 2A Area 3 girls tournament, and we're tied at 14 as Mangum led at the end of the first quarter of play 10-7 and then got outscored 7-4 in the second frame. And again, we're tied at 14 at the half. 6 for Alyssa Dreyer in that first half of play. She knocked down a couple of threes in that first quarter. Riley Woodson with 4 and Nicole Rogers with 4, hitting 2 as time expired at the end of the first half of play to tie it at 14. Mangum just one free throw in that first half. Check that, just one free throw, and they missed it. 0 for 1 from the foul line. Foul situation, how about this? 3 team fouls committed by Mangum in the first half of play, 2 of them by Alyssa Dreyer.
Yeah, we definitely haven't seen that. Maybe 3 fouls on one player, but 3 team fouls, that's uncharted territory for this Mangum team.
14 at the half for the Lady Tigers. Meantime, the Lady Bulldogs led by Ramsey Webb and Macy Howell. Both players have 5 points apiece at the intermission, and then 4 for Brindley Tucker, and that's the 14 for Healdton in the first half of play. Lady Bulldogs from the foul line, 1 of 2 in the first half of play, and again, we're tied at 14. Foul situation for Coach Mike Phillips. Macy Howell has 2 and Nevaeh Whitfield with 1. So both teams with 3 personal fouls apiece in the first half of play.
Yeah, that's really impressive. And usually those fouls kind of give you small breaks throughout that half, and that's probably one of the reasons both teams were so tired, is because the game was just nonstop. There were hardly any fouls.
Well, and the other side of that is, though, a lot of times when you get tired like that, you commit fouls. So did a good job of sticking to their assignments and not reaching or trying to grab folks when they went by.
Yeah, very disciplined.
At the half, it's 14-all. Second half coming up, Stick and Stay. Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv. Great story about Coach Mike Phillips and the Healdton basketball team when we come back.
Something you should know about the Kendall Law Office. The Kendall Law Office is family-owned and local. They use up-to-date technology to ensure their productivity provides timely service to clients. And this always includes client access to our firm via email and text. Corey Kendall is experienced, hardworking, and honest. He always puts the client first, and all efforts are focused on the client's best interest. The Kendall Law Office, locations in Altus and Mangum.
When you need auto repairs, save money and get it done right at Dwayne's Auto in Mangum. Dwayne's fixes flats, does brake jobs, turns rotors, alignments, that all-important air conditioning work, and general auto repair. If your car or truck isn't right, just head to Dwayne's Auto at 1205 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-5151. That's 782-5151. Mangum Tiger proud.
Friends, it's important to take care of your eyes, so make an appointment soon with Dr. Michael Geiger in Altus, Seth Geiger in Frederick, and Bryce Geiger in Elgin, and a new addition to our staff, Dr. Maddie Rhodes. The Geigers are professionals and very good at what they do. Geiger Eye Care is proud to support youth and sponsor sporting events. They encourage you to attend all the events you can and be involved with our youth. Geiger Eye Care, Michael and Maddie in Altus, Seth in Frederick, and Bryce in Elgin. Make an appointment soon with Geiger Eye Care, Altus, Frederick, and Elgin.
So when I'm going to a place that I've never been before, and I'm unsure of my position and how the equipment is going to work and whatnot. I get to the facility early, and certainly that was the case here this morning. I was here at about 11:35 and was the second guy in the building. Not long after I got here, the Healdton team showed up and came inside, gave me an opportunity to have a conversation with head coach Mike Phillips, and he said, I got to tell you something, normally we don't get here this early. They're an hour and a half before game time, and so I started talking to him, and they had made arrangements when they left Healdton this morning to stop at a McDonald's and grab breakfast. The only problem was the McDonald's wouldn't let them eat inside the restaurant. Welcome to the world of COVID-19, he said. So we had to take our stuff and eat it on the bus. And because they were eating on the bus, the whole procedure went a lot quicker than they had anticipated. So got here early, and you know, it's one of those things that, and we've talked to coaches all season long. There's nothing in the manual about how you deal with pandemics. I mean, you don't get that in Coaching 101. Second half is coming up for Mangum and Healdton. They're tied at 14 on Elimination Thursday. It's Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Rod Calhoun support high school sports. Mickey and Rod offer insurance for property, auto, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're ready to serve you at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Call 580-782-3827.
Everyone wants to be on a winning team. That's why Great Plains Bank is a proud supporter of the Tigers. No matter what life may throw at you, Great Plains Bank has the play drawn up, and we're ready to go into overtime to win your business. What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get you to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finances, every play counts. So pick a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Second half underway, and Alyssa Dreyer with a tap away, steal by Emma into the front court. Nicole from point-blank range, and it won't go. Rebound taken away by Shelby Musgrove. So some great defense by Mangum to begin the third frame, but they couldn't convert on the offensive end. Here comes Ramsey Webb on the near side. She go to Brindley Tucker. Off-balance shot. Tucker didn't get it to fall. Ball loose and trying to save it. Emma Gerald's dead, but into the hands of Tucker. And Brindley now double team, comes between the two circles to Webb. Ramsey off-balance shot, partially blocked by Nicole Rogers, who said, get that stuff out of here. Rogers on the other end, put it up, didn't go. Put back for Emma. Gerald's shot wouldn't fall, and the rebound taken away by Brindley Tucker. So Mangum 3 looks at point-blank range to begin the third, and they can't convert. Minute gone by, tied at 14. Let me tell you about Rosanna Schuster joining us on the Fox Radio Network. She says, go Lady Tigers. Shelly Jenkins Mullins is checked in as well. 3-ball dialed up here by Ramsey Webb. Shot won't go. Dreyer with the rebound. So both clubs struggling here on the offensive end to begin the third. Thought maybe that break would liven their legs up a little bit. Inside Riley. Woodson draws the double team. Backs her way in. Shoots. Scores. Riley Woodson. 6th of the ball game for Woodson. Mangum on top by a pair, 16-14, with 6:15 left here in the third. Healdton in their home white uniforms, blue numerals, blue and silver trim. They work on the right end of your listening and or viewing device. Shelby Musgrove between the two circles, looking for a cutter inside. Howell worked her way through traffic. She'll get the ball underneath the basket, stayed in bounds somehow. Now crosses over, goes baseline, put it up, didn't get it to go. Battles for her own rebound. She'll get fouled and go to the line to shoot two. Riley Woodson has picked up her second here this afternoon. Woodson had good position, Dylan, but kind of reached with a hand at the end.
Yep, that's typically what she gets called for. She usually is in pretty good position. She just kind of reaches the last second.
Getting caught with her hand in the cookie jar. Macy Howell picks free throw number 1 up and in. She'll get one more opportunity now. 16-15, 5:57 left in the third. Second, rattled in and out, and Alyssa Dreyer will get the rebound for Mangum. They lead by 1. They're in their road black uniforms with the orange trim and the silver numerals, matriculating on the left end of your listening and or viewing device. So if I said Hank Stram, would you know who I'm talking about?
No idea.
All right, then. Riley Woodson can't handle the pass inside. Going to be taken away by Shelby Musgrove. Musgrove dribble, drive, challenges Dreyer. Ball knocked out of her hands. And last touch by Alyssa. He was the football coach for the Kansas City Chiefs.
Okay.
And when they played in the Super Bowl 4 against the Minnesota Vikings and won it 23-7, he told his players, I just want you to matriculate the ball down the field.
Did any of them have any idea what he was talking about?
Maybe Lynn Dawson. That would have been the only one. 5:20 left here in the third. 16-15. Mangum with the lead and Healdton with the basketball. Macy Howell looking for a cutter inside. Emmett Sherrill's hooked up on her. Howell, and 5-second violation going to be called. Yeah, you can see the official up high, and he had started the count, and Macy didn't pick it up out of the corner of her eye. Turnover to give it back down to Mangum. 5:09 left in the third. Mike Phillips telling his club that they've got to keep their heads on swivels at all times. Here's a pass to Gerald's. It's knocked out of bounds. I think last touched by Nevaeh Whitfield, and it will be off of Whitfield. Victoria went down hard, and she'll be okay. Oh, they called the foul on Nevaeh instead. Wow. So Nevaeh Whitfield picks up the personal. That'll be 2 on Nevaeh, and the first on Healdton in the second half. At first, it looked like the ball was just going to be off of Whitfield, and then a late call on the foul. Here comes Nicole. Had the ball taken away. Good defense by Webb. Ramsey with a run out. She'll dribble, drive with the left hand, put up the shot and score. Ramsey, Webb. So Webb with the steal, the run out, and the 2, and her club on top, 17-16. 4:35 left here in the third. Riley open underneath the basket. They'll get her the ball and lay it up and in. Riley Woodson now with 8. Great pass by Victoria Geralds to Woodson. Ball didn't touch the floor. That's how you dial up the fast break. I want to welcome Brent Bogart into the broadcast booth. Hello, Brent. Good to have you alongside on this Thursday afternoon. Mangum by 1, 18-17 with 4:10 left here in the third. 3 ball from the top of the arc by Webb, and it goes for Ramsey Webb, who suddenly is getting hot. Ramsey now with 5 in the quarter, 10 on the ball game. And her club by 2, 20-18. Woodson back the other way, beats everybody down the floor, and lays it up and in. 6 in the quarter for Riley. She's got 10 in the ball game, and we're tied at 20. 3:45 left here in the third. Elimination Thursday afternoon, living up to its billing. Got a good one going on here in Minco between Healdton and Mangum. Entry pass there intended for Musgrove, but it was too tall. Musgrove had beaten the player inside, but couldn't make the catch. Timeout going to be taken by Michelle Workman and Mangum. Tied at 20, 3:37 left in the third. Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.tv.
Bring hope and peace to a child. Young children of all ages need homes. Please consider opening your loving home to a child in need. Children deserve to grow up in a loving, caring family. We have the services and community connections that can help foster families succeed. Contact your local youth service agency at 580-726-3383 for more details. Abused and neglected children are Oklahoma's most vulnerable population. Help is needed now. Great Plains Youth and Family Services is a proud sponsor of today's broadcast.
So Coach Workman, a lot of energy in the huddle there with her ball club. They didn't have as much energy, and I think that's why she called that 30-second timeout.
Yeah, for sure. And like we've talked about in that first half, it's just playing the long game and making sure you're fresh going into the fourth.
Of course, you do that, and you also don't have any timeouts left, and we've got a 20-20 ball game. Here comes Riley now inside, and Riley will put it up and in. Riley Woodson, 8 in the quarter, has scored all 8 for Mangum. They lead by a pair, 22-20, 3:20 left here in the third. Oh, Heath Jackson has come back to see us. There's Ramsey Webb behind the arc. Good job on closing out by Victoria. Now Shelby Musgrove, a little backdoor opportunity and getting fouled. Macy Howell, and Macy will go to the line to shoot a couple. Maybe on Dreyer, let's see. Yep, it's on Alyssa, and that'll be her third. So Alyssa Dreyer now in foul problems. She's got 3 at the line. Macy Howell to shoot 2. First, good. Howell has made 3 of 5 here this afternoon. Dreyer will have to sit, and Faith Wallace will take her place. 22-21, 3:08 left in the third. Mangum by a point. Trying to tie it here is Howell, and does. Macy, 3 in the quarter, 8 on the ball game. 22 all, 3:05 left in the third. Riley Woodson looking for another basket. That one won't go, and the rebound taken away by Ramsey Webb. And let's see what the call is going to be here. Oh, they called a foul. The officials trying to decide what the call was going to be, and now that's 3 on Riley Woodson. The official out near the timeline made the call. The official underneath the basket said she didn't see anything. So Woodson now with 3. She'll continue to play. Keep in mind, Dreyer on the bench with 3. 3 ball here, well off the mark by Ramsey Webb, who just looks absolutely exhausted. Rebound Nicole Rogers to Emma Geralds. Emma dribble, drive, cut off by Webb. Up top, she'll go to Wallace. Wallace back to Emma. Deep 3, right side, halfway down, wouldn't stay. Rebound put back up and in by Riley Woodson. 10 and a quarter for Woodson, 14 on the ball game. Good afternoon to Judy Nall Graham. She has joined us, and she'll be with us tonight when her nephew, Trey Morris, plays for Mangum in that contest against Minco. 24-22, 2:05 left here in the third. 3 ball, line drive, bang! It goes for Brindley Tucker. 7 of the ball game now for Brindley. And her club leads it by 1, 25-24. Timely bucket there, and a foul going to be called. Emma Geralds. Some thespianism going on there. as Tucker ran into her, and I mean, she hit her solidly, but Emma looked like she'd been shot out of a cannon as she went to the floor. That foul, by the way, is the second of the second half called on Healdton. They lead by 1, 25-24. Go back inside to Woodson. Riley underneath the basket, missed the first time. Second time won't go. And on the rebound, a foul going to be called, I believe, on Riley, and that's going to be her 4th. Wow. So Riley Woodson now with 4 fouls, 4 on Mangum. Woodson will have to set. Landry Lively will take her place. So Woodson with 4 and Dreyer with 3, and both on the bench here with 1:28 left in the third, and their club down by 1, 25-24. On the baseline here, and that one may have been partially blocked as the shot was put up by Musgrove, and it'll go out of bounds. Last touch by Healdton. So certainly a different look out there now for Mangum. Emma into the front court. Geralds gives up the dribble and finds Victoria in front of Michelle Workman. 1:05 left in the third. Landry Lively comes out, gets the basketball. She'll go to Victoria. Wallace setting up at the timeline, or at the free throw line, giving a clear out now to Landry. Put up the shot, didn't get it to go, and Brindley Tucker with a rebound. 50 seconds and running here in the third. Healdton by 1, 25-24. Let's see if Coach Phillips decides to hold for 1. Doesn't give any indication that they will. Healdton continues to run their offense. Ramsey Webb going to back it out now. I think you will see Healdton hold for 1. 30 seconds left in the third. They lead 25-24. 2 of the best rebounders on the floor for Mangum sitting on the bench. Foul problems. Off-balance shot here did not fall. Getting her own rebound and putting it up with the left hand is Ramsey Webb. That won't go. A third opportunity. That won't fall. And finally, coming out of the pack, Wallace with the basketball for Mangum. Down to 5 seconds left here in the third. Emma inside. An offensive foul going to be called on Geralds. Wow. Shelby Musgrove set up shop underneath the basket and got the charge on Emma. That'll be the first on Geralds. And team foul, number 5 on Mangum in the second half of play. Inbounds pass, and a foul going to be called as Emma came up with a basketball, got grabbed on the arm, and she'll shoot 2. How about that? Foul going to be called on Macy Howell. That'll be her 3rd. Team foul number 3 called on Healdton in the second half. And Emma Geralds will go to the free throw line. I believe the officials said they're going to put 0.4 seconds on the clock. And I know they said 0.3. So Emma at the free throw line, essentially no time left on the clock. Her club down by 1. Gerald shoots 2. First on the way, no good. Spins in and out. Emma will get 1 more. Gerald's looking for her first point of the afternoon. If she gets it, it'll tie it at 25. Second one on the way for Gerald's. No good, and the quarter will come to an end with Mangum down by 1. 25-24, Healdton on top. We go to the fourth on Elimination Thursday. Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
When it comes to funeral homes, there are several to choose from. But choosing a funeral home that is locally owned offers the advantage of the local owners who are involved right here in the community, helping you during your time of need. Greer Funeral Home owners Carson and Stacy Van Zant are perfect examples of owners who offer that family-like connection that you'd expect from a friend and a neighbor. Greer Funeral Home in Mangum and Granite, providing dignity and respect.
J&P Mexican Grill Cafe, 101 East Jefferson and Mangum, serves great tasting Mexican and American food. J&P's menu is extensive and is sure to have selections you'll enjoy. Enchiladas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, fajitas, and homemade tamales and tortillas. Mexican dishes topped with your choice of red, green, white, or cheese sauce. J&P's food is authentic and tastes great. You're invited to come in, open 11 to 8, Tuesday through Saturday. Call for takeout, 706-5042, 706-5042.
Final 8 minutes coming up for somebody's season. Mangum at Healdton. Elimination Thursday afternoon from Minco. The winner back tomorrow at 6 to work their way through the losers bracket. And the loser done. Healdton on top by 1, 25-24. Cindy Dickerson says, let's do this, Lady Bulldogs. Finish Bulldogs strong. 6-5 on the floor for Michelle Workman's club as they'll get the ball to begin the fourth. Nicole Rogers, Landry Lively, Emma Geralds, Victoria Geralds, and Alyssa Dreyer back out on the floor. Dreyer playing with 3 fouls, and Riley Woodson on the bench with 4. Nicole Rogers splits the defense, goes inside and scores. 6 in the ballgame now for Nicole. Mangum by 1, 26-25, set the 5 on the floor for Healdton, and it's been the same 5 all afternoon long. Brinley Tucker, Shelby Musgrove, Nevaeh Whitfield, Ramsey Webb, and Macy Howe. Shot put up here by Howell, didn't get it to go, and the rebound taken away by Nicole. She'll go to Dreyer now. Victoria going to come across the timeline. She'll come to Emma, had the 3, won't take it. Landry Lively, good job holding on to the basketball as Howell raked across the ball, nearly took it out of her hands. 7:15 left of the ball game. Rogers banging away inside, asking for the ball on the block. She'll get it. Now come back outside. A little running jump hook doesn't go, and the rebound swept away by Nevaeh Whitfield. So an opportunity for Healdton to retake the lead with a minute gone by in the fourth. They trail by 1, 26-25. Screen up high for Macy Howe. Howe trying to get a clear out. Nothing there. She'll come here on the near side. Ramsey Webb puts it on the floor, draws the double team. She'll reset it now to Tucker. Off-balance shot, Tucker doesn't get it to go. Loose basketball picked up by Victoria, and she'll go to Alyssa. Now in the front court, here comes Lively. Landry maybe needs to take that shot right there. And she's getting some encouragement from Alyssa Dreyer. She had the shot. One pass too many, maybe a little bit too unselfish there.
Yeah, if you're on the block, go up. I mean, I like the unselfishness, but
right.
If you're that close to the basket, you need to go up with it.
So the turnover gives it back now to Healdton. Ball knocked out of bounds here, and Emma Geralds thought she had committed a foul, was ready to protest, and the official said, no, you just knocked it out of bounds. Inbounding across the way will be Macy Howell. How long do you leave Riley Woodson on the bench? She scored all 10 points for Mangum in the third quarter.
Yeah, probably at the halfway mark, probably at about 4, you put her back in.
All right. 26-25, Mangum on top by 1, and we're going to get a foul here. The official says, yeah, that time you did foul Emma Geralds. And that'll be the second on Emma, and team foul number 6 on Mangum. Said it was on the floor, though, so inbounding underneath her own basket will be Shelby Musgrove. Musgrove, and ball tipped out of bounds by Alyssa Dreyer, as Whitfield couldn't hold on to it. That's a good job by Musgrove, though. Musgrove thought about reaching out and grabbing the ball, but she was still out of bounds and wisely stayed away. Shelby will inbound again. Musgrove looking again. Ball knocked out of bounds by Emma Geralds. And again, we're at 6:09 left of the ballgame. There has not been one substitution for Healdton.
That's crazy.
It's amazing, isn't it?
You hardly ever see that.
No. Inbounds pass caught left side. Whitfield Reverses out top and a reset for Brindley Tucker, who then got stripped by Nicole. Run out Rogers, dribble, drive, glass, shot won't go, put back Gerald's. Emma's shot won't go, and on the rebound, a foul going to be committed. A push called on Ramsey Webb, and that'll be her first. And team foul number 4 called on Healdton. 5:56 left in the ball game. Mangum by 1, 26-25. Inbounds pass, Dreyer. Alyssa in the corner to Victoria, now to Landry. Lively stumbled a bit and regathered and goes to Alyssa. At the left elbow, Nicole. Rogers around the defense, throws up the 10-footer and got it to roll in. Nicole Rogers getting the members bounce and giving her club a 3-point lead, 28-25, 5:30 left in regulation. I throw that caveat in there because this one has been that close all afternoon long. Crossover out high, now a kick, left wing. Musgrove for 3 in the tie, shot won't go. Dreyer the rebound, and here comes Rogers on the run out. Nicole doesn't have numbers, she'll slow it down. 5:10 left of the ball game. The winner back tomorrow at 6. Lively to Victoria. Deep 3 on the way. Gerald's shot won't go. Lively trying to come up with a rebound, but blocking out Whitfield, and she'll reset now for the Lady Bulldogs. They go to work across the timeline, bringing it is Ramsey Webb. Webb looking inside. She'll kick here up top to Shelby Musgrove. Musgrove then put it on the floor, ball knocked out of bounds, and it will still be Healdton basketball. 4:48 left in the contest. Mike Phillips said, my starters will go a long time, and he certainly was accurate in that. Here's a 3. Webb halfway down, wouldn't go, and Emma Gerald's with another rebound. Getting hurt on the play for the Lady Bulldogs, Macy Howland. She's just now getting back. It's 4-on-5. Gerald's put it up, couldn't get it to go, but a foul was called. I think it's going to be on Brindley Tucker. Let's see if the official agrees. And she does. That'll be 2 on Brindley. Team foul number 5 on Healdton in the second half. So at the line, Emma Gerald's, who missed 2 a moment ago. Mangum, by the way, on the afternoon, 0 for 3 from the charity stripe. First one on the way for Gerald's is good. The reverse announcer's jinx there resulted in a made basket. The lead now, the biggest of the afternoon for Mangum at 4, 29-25. Second one on the way for Gerald's. Good. So Emma hit them both, and that'll make it 30-25. 4:30 left in the ball game. Mangum on top by 5. Once Healdton got left in their gas tank. Ramsey Webb looking for a cutter inside. She'll get a screen out high, go to the free throw line, get bumped by Dreyer. Now here on the near side, Howell. Macy in traffic, lost the ball. It's on the floor. A jump ball will be called. Good defense by Nicole Rogers and Emma Gerald's. The arrow points the way of the Lady Bulldogs. They'll get it back with 4:13 remaining. Shelby Musgrove to inbound. She'll trigger. Goes to Tucker. Brindley from 8. Shot won't go. And the rebound by Nicole Rogers. Rogers now going to get tied up. We'll get a jump ball. This time it'll point the way of Mangum. So I'm at the 4:07 mark, and Riley Woodson with those 4 fouls has not come in yet.
You're still up by 5,
Okay.
so there's really not too much of a rush to get her back in, but it would be probably pretty close to time that she comes back in.
So you think if Healdton goes on a little mini run, for
Yep.
example, we'll see her. Good job by Victoria to keep that pivot foot still. That was a near walk. At the free throw line, Rogers back to Victoria. Emma, now Alyssa. Dreyer, off balance shot, doesn't go. Ball tapped around. Landry Lively will get it back to Dreyer, and it goes. Good ball movement there by Mangum. Alyssa with her first 2 since the first quarter. She's got 8. Now Mangum leads it by 7, 32-25. 3:30 left in the ball game. Ramsey Webb looks up top. She'll find Brindley Tucker. Now tries to give and go, and Shelby Musgrove. And again, that's tired legs there. Yeah, timeout going to be taken by Mike Phillips. You could almost bet that. Mangum on top, 32-25. 3:22 left on Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.tv.
Hello, I'm Ashley Slayton, nurse practitioner at the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum. Dr. Lonnie Perryman and I provide a full-service family practice which includes care for children and adults. Same-day appointments are usually available. We are located at 114 South Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-3393 for appointment. I'm looking forward to getting to know new patients, providing compassionate care, and becoming even more integrated into my hometown.
Jamie's Auto is proud to sponsor Mangum Tiger sports coverage. When you need a new-to-you reliable vehicle, always remember to visit Jamie's Auto Sales on Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Jamie makes it easy to buy a great used car with 5 lenders available, and your new-to-you vehicle comes with a 3-month 4500 GWC powertrain warranty. Talk about peace of mind. Remember Jamie's Auto in Mangum for your next vehicle purchase. And go Tigers!
Well, a none too subtle reminder for you. Got another good one coming up for you tonight on the boys' half of the bracket. Mangum and Minco will square off in a 7:30 tilt. We'll have it for you on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv. We go on the air at about 7:15 and look forward to that. Mangum and Minco tonight in a boys' championship semifinal matchup. Here it's Mangum on top, 32-25 with 3:22 left of the ball game. Thought maybe Riley Woodson would come in during that timeout. She did not. And here comes Landry Lively with the ball. Lively dribble, drive, and had the ball knocked out of her hands. And it will still be Mangum basketball. Good job by Lively to attack the glass. So Victoria to inbound underneath her own glass. Victoria, look. Here's Landry. Lively gets a clear out. Stops from 15. Shot off the back of the iron. Doesn't go. And the rebound taken away by Nevaeh Whitfield. Here comes Healdton. They have got to convert, I would think, this trip. 3 minutes left of the ball game and down by 7. Brindley Tucker looking inside. She'll go between a couple of defenders, get banged, put up the shot, no call. Rebound by Mangum eventually. Yeah, it comes out, and it's Emma Geralds who came away with the basketball. That's Victoria now with it. Back to Emma in the corner. Victoria will get it on the return pass. Landry between the two circles. And if you're Mangum, there's no need to really shoot unless you get a wide open one like Nicole did. That one won't go, though. And the rebound taken away by Brindley Tucker. Healdton down to 2:25 left of the ball game, down by 7. And triple penetration here. Great defense by Dreyer. Traveling to be called. That's just marvelous defense there by Alyssa Dreyer. Timeout going to be taken by Mangum with 2:20 left in the contest. They lead 32-25 on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
The Mangum Tag Agency at 108 East Pierce in Mangum is here for your tag renewals, registration, driver's license renewals, or real ID, pike passes, and even send or drop off UPS. We welcome customers from anywhere at Mangum Tag Agency. We're here for you. Call Tom at 580-782-3004. That's 782-3004. The Mangum Tag Agency, a proud supporter of Mangum Sports.
So certainly coming out of this timeout, Riley Woodson going to come back into the ball game. Her club up by 7, 2:22 left. Mangum trying to advance and play tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. By the way, we're looking, and they would play. I'm looking at the wrong bracket. I thought I had the girls' bracket pulled up, but I had the boys' bracket pulled up. They would play the loser of Silo and Frederick tomorrow at 6. Let's see who the winner of this one will get. So Riley Woodson back into the ball game. Nicole Rogers brings the ball across the timeline. Again, if you're Mangum, there is no need to shoot a basketball. You lead by 7 with 2:05 remaining. Meantime, if you're Healdton, at some point you're going to have to start fouling. They still have 1 to give before they would send Mangum to the free throw line. Dreyer will come here on the near side, go to Geralds, give it up the dribble, in trouble. She'll go to Rogers. Nicole at the right hash mark. Down to 1:50 left of the ball game. Well, they're going to have to foul at some point, right? Oh, no, because they come up with a steal instead. Great defense by Macy Howe. Howe with a run out. She'll lay it up with the left-handed score. Macy Howe. Hey, that's the first 2 points of the fourth quarter for Healdton. They trail 32-27, 90 seconds remaining. Rogers in the front court to Woodson. Riley back on top. At a reset now to Dreyer between the two circles. And Dreyer, got to watch that 5-second count. Gives up the dribble. She'll come to Gerald's. And a timeout going to be taken by Mangum. 1:17 left in the ballgame. They lead by 5, 32-27. Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.tv.
Hey Mangum, who you rooting for? We hope it's MHS. This is Lori Laughlin from Stockman's Bank, member FDIC, and we can't wait to watch our Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers show their athletic skills each game. So suit up in your best orange and black, and we'll see you at the games. Stockman's Bank is Tiger proud.
Mangum Golden Age Apartments offer HUD-approved housing for anyone 62 or older or on Social Security or disability. Rent is based on income. Utilities are paid. On-site laundry room, and they offer $5 cable. Golden Age Apartments have immediate openings on several newly remodeled rooms. The Mangum Golden Age Apartments are conveniently located in downtown Mangum. Call Brandy at 580-782-2452 for more information.
All right, let's give you a game reset now. Minute 17 left in the ballgame. Mangum on top by 5, 32-27. 16 fouls on Mangum, so a 1-1 for Healdton. They still have one to give to the Lady Bulldogs before they would send Mangum to the free throw line on a non-shooting foul. 2 timeouts for the Lady Bulldogs, 1 left for Mangum. Inbounds pass. Nicole Rogers puts it up and in. 6 in the quarter for Rogers, 10 in the ballgame. 1:05 remaining, 34-27, and a reach-in foul called here on Emma Geralds. On Emma, that's the one thing you don't want to do. That'll be her third, team foul number 7. So a 1-and-1 opportunity here for Macy Howell. Heath Jackson telling us it's a 1-point game over there on 14-20 and on 102.1 in that elimination contest between Hubbard and Walters. First free throw, by the way, for Howell up and in. Macy now 3 in the quarter. She has all 3 for Healdton. Second one on the way, will not roll in. And the rebound, Dreyer, and then she'll lose it out of bounds. So with 1:03 remaining, 34-28, 2-possession ball game. Healdton to inbound, and they have it knocked out of bounds by Alyssa Dreyer. Good job by Dreyer on the defensive end. Do that about 5 or 6 times and let them run all the clock off and win the ball game. 1:02 remaining. Healdton down by 6. Jill Travis Nippert has joined us. Hello, Jill. Oh, and another foul going to be called here. Oh, my goodness. That's the one thing you cannot do if you're Mangum. And they've called it on Riley Woodson. Got her for a hold, and Riley Woodson has fouled out. So Woodson will finish the ball game with 14 points. She's scored all 10 for Mangum in the third period of play, then got into foul trouble, sat most of the fourth, and fouls out here with 1:01 remaining. 34-28. And the crucial thing here, if you're a Mangum fan, Nevaeh Whitfield to the free throw line, a chance to score points with no time coming off the clock. First one, Whitfield doesn't get it to go. Rebound tipped and tapped around, and Alyssa Dreyer will come away with it. Big miss there for Healdton. Quickly into the front court, here's Emma. Gerald's going to get double teamed, get fouled, and will go to the line. Nope, that's just the 16 foul. I'm sorry. 16 foul called on Healdton, so no free throws here. Who'd they get individually? And that'll be the third of the afternoon now on Brinley Tucker. Mangum to inbound. Landry Lively will get it. She'll go to Dreyer. Now to Victoria. And they'll foul Gerald's and send her to the line. Probably going to call it on Shelby Musgrove, and they did. That'll be the first of the ball game on Shelby. Well, they called it on Webb instead. That'll be her second. Team foul number 7 called on Healdton. So Victoria Gerald's, who is scoreless on the afternoon, to the line to shoot 1-1. First one on the way. Good. Victoria, the senior, knocking it down. 46.8 remaining. Mangum by 7 now. 35-28, so it's a 3-possession ball game. Second one on the way. Good. Gerald's hit them both. Talk about Mangum being 0 for 3 from the line through the first 3 quarters. Here in the fourth, they are 4 of 4. Back the other way, here comes Macy Howell. Good look by Howell inside, but the shot won't go for Shelby Musgrove. And now a run out for Nicole. Rogers dribble, drive, glass, got it. There's your ball game. Mangum will advance. Rogers with 8 in the quarter, 12 in the ball game. 38-28, the lead 10. 3-ball, back of the iron, doesn't go for Tucker. Rebound picked up by Gerald's. Emma fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot 1-1. How about the Mangum Lady Tigers? Ramsey Webb has picked up her 3rd of the ball game. Team foul number 8 called on Healdton. 19.6 remaining. And I don't think still Healdton has made 1 substitution. Am I right about that?
Yeah, I don't think so. I think all 5 starters have played the entire game.
What an effort by those young ladies. So it gets quiet here. Emma is shooting the free throw, and it will not go down. Rebound taken away by Healdton. But again, if you're Mangum, don't foul. Just simply let the clock run. Tucker inside, lost the ball. Dreyer picked up the loose basketball. Here's Nicole. Rogers takes it across the timeline, and Mangum, they have done it. They win one here this afternoon, 38-28 over Healdton. They'll advance and play tomorrow night at 6 o'clock against the loser of Silo and Frederick. We're back to wrap it up after this on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make the Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
The Castle Insurance Agency at 122 South Pennsylvania in Mangum is your trusted choice independent agency for Greer County. Agent Pam Simmons has got 37 years experience and is happy to answer questions and provide competitive quotes. Representing many companies is the key to offering auto, home, farm, crop, life, semi-trucks, oil and gas, workers' comp, professional liability, specialized coverage for business. Call Pam at 580-782-3049. That's 580-782-3049. 782-3049, the Castle Insurance Agency.
The Mangum Star News has been serving southwest Oklahoma since 1887. No wonder when folks want to know what's happening, they grab the Mangum Star News. Today, the paper is just as proud as ever to serve you online, in your mailbox, or at a store near you. The Mangum Star News.
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
Oh, what an effort by the Mangum Lady Tigers, and it was a club effort, no doubt about it. They win it by a final score of 38-24. They'll advance and play at 6 o'clock tomorrow night against the loser of Silo and Frederick. Those two teams will play here in Minco. I checked that. They play down at Walters at 6 o'clock this evening. We talked about it being a team effort. Riley Woodson led the way for Mangum. She had 14 points. 10 of those came in period number 3 when she scored all 10 points that Mangum was able to muster. Then in the fourth quarter, it became the Nicole Rogers show as Nicole had 8 in the quarter and found a dozen on the afternoon. So 14 for Woodson, a dozen for Rogers, 8 for Alyssa Dreyer. And then Emma and Victoria Gerald each had 2 apiece, but they were critical points. They scored in the fourth period of play from the free throw line. Mangum had been 0 for 3 going into the quarter and wound up being 4 of 5 in the fourth. And again, they win it by a final score of 38-24. Good defense in that fourth quarter as well. They only surrendered 3 points in the frame. And again, they win it 38-28. 11 for Macy Howell in the loss for this group from Healdton. Ramsey Webb with 10 and Brinley Tucker was 7. Lady Bulldogs just one player that is a senior. That, of course, is Macy Howell. So this is a young club that will be back in the coming years. So congratulations again to head coach Michelle Workman and the Mangum Lady Tigers as they win it here by a final score of 38-28. And again, will return and play tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. They'll await the loser of Silo and Frederick. Those two teams play tonight. and 6 down in Wolders. For Dylan Fox, I'm Michael Barnes. Thanks for joining us this afternoon on Classic Hits 97.7 at oksports.tv. We will be back on the air at 7:15 tonight for that boys contest. Should be a great one between Mangum and Minco here on Classic Hits 97.7 at oksports.tv.